everyone. Welcome. Newest episode. Do I need to come up with a new intro?
No,
or
you're
can
always
I just...
so excited. Hello.
Because I am excited. Bridget, it's the most favorite part of my week. Getting to be here,
time of the year.
Spend between 25 and 50 minutes with you. Holy cow, how much fun was that with Shannon last week?
Okay, except last week I had my actual twin, and today we're dressed like twins.
Aww.
You guys, I'm wearing, for those of you that aren't watching us on YouTube, you should be, but we have this.
Look at her beautiful face.
Never do I wear my Lake Geneva Country Meets gear unless we have events and things. Not never, but I just, I am allowed to be able to.
Because she's not proud.
I'm allowed to be able to express my creativity by way of different clothing. Thank you for that. So today, though, I get to match Nick, and I'm very excited about it.
Well, I liked your outfit thing yesterday. It was like the tie-dyed splashy white thing with the blue blotches things that I asked was camo or...
Do you like the way you described it?
It was very creative. And I was like, it's happy. It's just I like seeing people put some joy into their clothes.
Oh, thanks. It is like...
Did you thrift it?
That one actually is from Walmart.
Wow.
Okay. Ellen DeGeneres has a line at Walmart. And
I didn't know that.
I totally got influenced to buy it. It was $20 and it's Ellen DeGeneres, and I would buy it in 12 more colors if it existed.
So how was your weekend?
Oh, my weekend.
Your weekend getaway with Shannon that we talked about?
It feels like a year ago.
The people want to know. We had a lot of nice well wishes come in.
Yes.
Hello at dinnerplusdrinks.com. Thank you to everybody that listened. Evan, thank you for the very nice note. But we had a lot of people want to know, did you guys have a good weekend?
Yeah, I appreciate the birthday wishes that we got, so thank you. And yes, it was so fun. I went to a town that I've never been to, Two Rivers, Wisconsin.
Are there two rivers there?
I saw one dried up stream, I would say, in the front yard.
One river, one dried up stream. Not quite as good of a name for a town.
I don't know. We didn't spend any time in the town because our house that we rented was right on Lake Michigan, and it was absolutely perfect. What I decided is that I want to buy real estate there because it's on Lake Michigan, and we just there was no houses for sale by us because I would never sell my house where we were. It's so perfect, but it looked really cheap. We looked it up on Zillow, and the Zestimate was really inexpensive. I was like, shit.
Every realtor out there is screaming at you right now.
Sorry, guys. But whatever. It was so fun. Really nice, just little getaway. It allowed the kids. We went kayaking early on Saturday morning, and it was brisk, and it was perfect. I wore a winter hat. I brought Lucy with me. It was just, I love the brisk weather. I am not on board with the fact that it's like 80 degrees today. I'm not here for it. I'm done with summer.
We have more to talk about the week, but we have a little experimentation. So drinking today, it's actually very early in the morning for us as we're recording. Yeah. Not very early, but we're recording several hours earlier than usual.
I'm still drinking my coffee.
So I'm drinking my Red Bull, but we need a little bit of fun drink. And so we're going to do some beer mosas.
Oh, yeah. This was a great idea.
Bridget, have you done the beer mosa?
Okay, I've had beer mosas, but I was saying to Nick, I have no idea what the actual ratio is. I just kind of
it's like 2 parts.
Champagne.
Yeah.
I think what I do is make it like a mimosa, so the beer is my orange juice. Is that right? Do you put orange juice in a beer mosa? I don't even know.
So I'm going to do 2 types. We're going to do an Oktoberfest beer mosa, which is going to be maybe your favorite, and then traditionally it's like a wheat beer.
Okay.
Or
that makes sense.
Like an IPA, something that's like tropical fruit flavors.
Yep.
So I have.
I'm Googling it.
Also, a Cashmere Hero double dry hop, so very floral. Very fruity IPA that we can try and see if we like that one more or less.
Oh, so this one, beer mosa, just says beer and orange juice. Is that a beer mosa? Are we making this up right now? No idea. You guys, do you know the actual beer mosa recipe?
Oktoberfest beer mosa.
Yay.
Cheers.
This looks beautiful. If you're watching, it looks like we're just drinking beer out of champagne glasses. Yeah.
Not sure that works with the Oktoberfest.
Just kind of tastes like weird Oktoberfest. I think that we maybe should have orange juice.
I don't think so. I think when we have the proper beer.
You know what? I left orange juice in your fridge some other time.
That's right. You did. You did.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's just chug this one. Or we have a cup. We can dump it.
I almost just spit my delicious beer mosa all over our expensive recording equipment.
Let's chug this one, see if the other one's better, and then if we have to, we can add orange juice.
We'll report back.
All right. We had a really fun shoot day this week.
Yeah.
I was just telling you, I forgot to thank you for all of your excellent efforts.
Thanks.
The challenge, a lot of people in my position, people like me, people like Bridget, that have to do food content every year is Thanksgiving. Christmas, you can come up with some new twist or like, hey, have you thought of this recipe or this side dish? But Thanksgiving is such a traditional holiday that everybody does the same thing every year. But you can't put out the same magazine issue or recipe show or recipe tips from Lake Geneva Country Meats. So this year we're doing kind of a Norman Rockwell theme.
Yeah, back to tradition. We sat and brainstormed. We had an outdoor meeting the other day, Nick and I, and brainstormed our holiday plan. And I think that people just like are craving that homey, like, can we just like live in a bubble and pretend like 2020 didn't happen kind of feeling? And so, yeah, we're going that way. So this week I got to eat Thanksgiving dinner. Did you guys have Thanksgiving dinner already?
Did you like it? So I have to say, since you guys are podcast listeners, we'll give you a little behind the scene. You got to chug that, Bridget.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm busy talking.
We had to use some frozen turkeys that were brined ahead of time, which is not what we normally sell at Thanksgiving. We sell fresh turkeys, Amish raised, nothing added to them. Yep. So much more flavorful, so much more juicy, but we sold out of them, so we didn't have any. So we had to get more of the generic commodity turkey to cook for this recipe.
This was just for a video
Just
shoot.
for a video.
No one had to eat it except
us. And I was
us.
so mad because it was, I would say like 30% not as good.
Okay, listen, I didn't think I would be able to tell a difference, but Nick cooked, we did a Friendsgiving last year and Nick did the meats. And it is a vast difference. It was different, I will say.
It's like the difference between two rivers
and a dried up
stream and one river.
And maybe one river.
Like Pittsburgh, the city of three rivers, you know? There's three rivers, the Monongahela, the Ohio, and I don't know the other one, but there's three rivers.
I'm impressed that you know that.
I was a geography champion.
Sure. You are Brittany, basically.
I lost. I was so mad. I lost the final question in what should have been my ultimate crowning glory about a question of what the largest swamp in Florida is. I think I was like, this seems too easy. Everglades.
Yeah.
It's the Okefenokee Swamp.
Okefenokee.
And then the kid that like had to just was like, oh, thank God the smart guy got that question. And then the kid who was dumb that ended up winning it got like, what is a name of a national park? He's like, Jellystone?
Just any national park?
Yeah, it was something dumb like that. And it's like Celebrity Jeopardy, where at the end, Trebek's like,
Celebrity Jeopardy.
Name a person. Name a person.
Nick Vorpagel.
So I was kind of angry.
Okay, I hear that. So back to Thanksgiving, though?
Yeah, so I was kind of angry, but it was a lot of fun. Like,
yeah.
Aggressive shoot day. Our friend Colin at Gray Spot did a heck of a job.
Yeah, sticking with us. It was a long day. It's been like a dream of mine to style photo shoots. So I wouldn't say like, this is exactly what I was doing, but I did some of it and I've been doing it with some other things in my life. And I love doing that stuff. Like I love like wiping the plate. Oh, wait, move this potato this way. Anyway, I thought it was fun. We got to eat Thanksgiving dinner last night as leftovers. Which was
Did you get the
hilarious.
cranberries though?
No, I forgot. I'm sorry, Tyler. I threw out all the jellied cranberries after the shoot. I had manhandled those cranberries. So anyway, we did an awesome video shoot. You guys will be seeing that in the near future.
In the near future. We're going to have a Christmas one coming up too. That's going to be really fun too. That one we actually might have to make sure all the family comes over afterwards because that one is just going to be like a mess of beef.
But like we have so much, our fridge is full of leftovers. We had dressing, otherwise known as stuffing.
People get really pissy about, I'm sorry if that's not a good word to use, but people get really pissy if you call dressing stuffing. It's stuffing, okay? But you don't stuff it in the turkey. It's only stuffing if you stuff it in the turkey. Otherwise, it's dressing. I think we can all agree to just call it stuffing.
Yes, because when you say dressing, I think ranch.
Or like putting clothes on. But so I made a very traditional dressing that is my grandmother's recipe. Uses turkey liver. Bridget almost threw up.
I did almost gag while I was watching him chop up this turkey liver.
But at the end of the day, it was
so good.
Really good.
Is the turkey liver salty?
No, it's just all that iron. All that yummy iron.
Well, I'm anemic, so that turkey liver helped me. Thank you. But we both agreed that stuffing was salty, and we're like, yes, more salt, more salt. We both just could like dump salt on things and be thrilled. So anyway, super delicious. The best thing I ate was Thanksgiving dinner here in September. I forgot what month it was.
It was good.
What'd you eat?
Well, I actually haven't ate it yet, but the reason we're recording this early is because we have our barbecue weekend this weekend.
And
John
the reason we
and
match.
Christy from just north of Memphis. You heard them earlier on the podcast. They are down here and they're cooking. They're cooking.
They're cooking. We just saw them. Yep.
So I'm going to go with barbecue. By the time this is released, you're going to have heard it. I'm guessing the Wagyu brisket. We had these absolutely gorgeous, just gorgeous Wagyu beef briskets. And John and Christy are smoking them.
Meat.
And so they have we talked about a little bit, they have kind of rotisserie smoker thing, and their meat self-based. So they have, we loaded it up. John loaded it up. I was just watching him. I shouldn't say we. He loaded up the rotisserie. He's got all the pork butts for the pulled pork hanging. And then he puts these beautiful Wagyu briskets, all that fat, all that marbling, all that tenderness on top of them. So this pork butt is going to have this beautifully rendered fat coming all down over it. It's going to be the best pulled pork.
That's some pro barbecue
in the history of the earth. And I am just so excited for all of this. I'm so happy they were able to come down.
And you guys know, if you listen to that special podcast that we did with them, I came into this like, what? I don't know, barbecue, what? And I left a fan. They are the kindest people, and I know their food will be delicious. And they're just like, I just want to hang out with them. So if you're not sure about barbecue, if you love barbecue, you better be here. If you're not sure, you will have missed it by the time this podcast came out. Sorry.
I will get it out. No, it'll be out Sunday morning. So if you listen to it right away, you can come to Doosterbeck Brewing from 12 to 5 on Sunday.
The 27th.
The 27th that we're releasing this says it right in the title of the document that I'm looking at.
So listen to it immediately when you wake up on Sunday. Anyway, they're awesome.
Beer Mosa number 2.
This one looks
IPA.
more like the Beer Mosas that I Googled. Good luck.
Well, I only did an Oktoberfest one because you like Oktoberfest more than anything.
I do. That's true. This is better. Still think we need some orange juice.
Do you want orange juice?
Nope, I'm going to drink it anyway.
Okay, I can go get the orange juice.
Because you guys, we've got about 16 hours ahead of us still today.
It's going to be a good day. All right, so it's been an eventful week. I got Friday night. I wasn't talking to you because you were
Friday night
out of communication.
On vacation. I was like, what was I doing?
But I got, in about 15 seconds, I got 4 single word texts from friends. They all started with F and ended with K.
What could that be?
And I knew right away Ruth Bader Ginsburg died.
Yeah, really
because
terrible.
Of how that was going. The friends that texted me, they're all legally
minded,
politically minded.
Yeah.
And I wanted to text you right away because I know you're such a fan. You talked about the collars and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Oh, I appreciate
and then you came
it.
back and you're like, oh
my God.
So R.I.P. Notorious.
R.I.P. I just, my older sister was RBG for Halloween for an office party they had.
Can I tell a funny story about that?
Yes.
Your mom changed her Facebook profile picture to that picture of Brittany. And a friend
this was so funny.
It said, Beth, is that you?
Yeah. That was really
Beth,
funny.
you look really young.
So Brittany, yeah. I mean, there's some similarities about Brittany and my mom, but it was not. It was Brittany. So Brittany, who we've talked about, who's been on the show, the one that lives in Seattle, they did an office Halloween thing, and Brittany dressed up as RBG, and then they made her the judge for the competition, which was hilarious. So anyway, there's a really great website that, this is not a product rec, but I'm going to put it in here anyway. It's a website called Descent Pins. I got targeted years ago on Facebook about it.
You recommended this in the past.
Have I? I don't remember.
I'm going to note it so I can make sure we put the link.
We're going to link to it. So I bought Brittany they're really great little, like, RBG's collar was made into like necklace and earrings and whatever. They have a whole bunch of other things, but RBG has some great little products on there. I know there's a whole bunch of small retailers that are doing stuff and donating profits to proper causes. So please support those people when you are buying things. But yeah, it's really sad. I mean, and of course 2020 would be the year.
It feels like a passing of an era. Yeah. I don't want to get into the politics of it.
I do.
But okay, let's get into it. I think what the Republicans are doing is ridiculous. I hate hypocrisy more than anything. I hate the pursuit of power more than anything. And I think what they're doing, if you're going to say no to vote in an election year, the fact that you have both the Senate and the presidency doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're splitting straws to get yourself whatever. So, well, that's the political side of it. But I think it's a passing of era because what you saw RBG and Scalia, who had very different interpretations of how to interpret the Constitution, what you saw in their friendship and their civility and their respect for each other, Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer don't have that.
Yeah. There is a lack of respect. I think you said it right. There's
Donald Trump and Joe Biden don't have that.
But you know who probably does?
Barack Obama and George Bush had that. It's the end of an era. It's the end of people that weren't elected, appointed, whatever, based on social media. I paged in Washington, D.C. for Paul Ryan, so I was behind the scenes as invisible furniture. Oh, wow.
Sorry about that, guys. We're getting
a loud noise.
An important phone call.
How do I hang up on this? I don't know.
Just silence it on the right.
It doesn't have a thing.
On the right-hand side, your button. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh, there we go.
Nick's new to technology.
So a lot of people don't like when politicians don't come home for breaks or aren't on social media all the time. When they didn't have to be, they could go to dinner with someone across the aisle and be a friend and do these kind of back channel deals of, hey, you know what? I got the school in my district that really needs some chairs. Can we get $100,000 for that? And is there a post office in your district? And that's how things get done. That's how compromise works. And you can't do that anymore
with a little respect.
Yeah, because there's social media, and if you compromise and if you're friends with someone across the aisle, you're a sellout or a fake. And so that's what I'm sad about is that era of respect and kindness and civility is gone.
She had so many notable quotes, which I'm sure you've like all seen all over your Instagram stories and Instagram feeds, made beautiful. And I don't care how cliche it is. Her quotes are like, they're an exact summation of who she was, where she is saying, I of course have some written down, that she said, fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. So that's exactly, I think, what you're saying. Hey, maybe if we're not all assholes, we can talk civilly with one another and get something done. And I think that's what we've lost with the Trump administration, obviously. And
I want to be very clear. I have voted Republican in every presidential election. So, I have voted Republican in every statewide election.
I wondered if Nick and I were going to go here because I think this is the year Republicans are turning, obviously. I have previously voted Republican and moved a lot, moved away from that even before Trump a little bit. But obviously this year I'm certainly not voting for Donald Trump. I'm sorry if that makes some of you not listen to us, but
I think character matters.
Yeah. This is a hard year. This one hurt because it just felt like the perfect shit frosting on the 2020. So anyway, on to funnier things.
I'm going to go first because I think you need a moment.
I do, man. And it was hard.
I have some really good stuff this week that I didn't want you to be aware of ahead of time.
I didn't look at it because I'm a disaster this week.
Okay. So this just came out in the New York Times. Airlines are now offering flights to nowhere for the travelers that miss flying.
What is this? What? This is a New York Times article?
Yes.
So it's not fake?
No, it's not fake. So you used to travel a lot.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Sarah traveled a lot for her job pre-pandemic. And Sarah's admitted she misses being on a plane.
Yeah, I miss travel. I miss
like that whole process.
Thing. Yeah, I miss the process.
And so especially in Asia, they're seeing airlines are offering flights to nowhere.
So people just like go through the process?
Yep. You get on your plane in Tokyo or wherever. You fly around for 2 hours and you get off your plane in Tokyo.
Okay, that is stupid. You're still getting on a plane. Just go somewhere.
Now, Qantas, but there's lockdown rules and stuff. You can only stay in your own city.
Go to a plane. Not everywhere.
Well, in Japan.
Okay, in Japan.
This is also like a very Asian thing.
Yeah.
It's a very, very different. It's that way. No, it's actually that way.
Okay.
Qantas, the Australian airline, used to do sightseeing flights of Antarctica. They canceled them for a while. because people weren't doing them. They reinstituted them. So now the flight to nowhere includes, and it's like, it's like 30 people in a big plane.
Yep.
And they're like, hey, go over to these seats this time. Go over to these seats, and you can see this. So
that's cool. That I would do.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. If you look to your left, you'll see we're passing the Mississippi River. Fun fact, 66% of the land area is west of the Mississippi, but only 33%
Nick's going to do the rest of the podcast this way.
The population.
Okay, so I'm on board with a sightseeing flight.
Isn't that cool, though?
A flight
I
that
thought
just
you would be like...
goes in circles? No, because
you're the traveling type. You like to get up and go.
Yes.
I could see you be like, screw this, I'm just getting on a plane.
But if I get on a plane, I want to, I severely want to get on a plane and go to Seattle. But
miss you, boo.
I know.
Hey, am I destroying the environment with watering my grass or not?
Brittany, really, you need to answer Nick, okay?
I'm worried about this. You are my best resource.
So anyway.
Help me, Brittany Wong Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Anyway, I wouldn't get on a flight to nowhere, but at some point, I'd like to get on a plane again. So anyway, here we are. Are you all through with your flight to nowhere?
Yeah, treat you to some me? What is this?
Okay, you guys. I got on a little bit of a rabbit hole about lifestyle brands recently, influencers, if you will. So you've got to know what I'm talking about. I follow them. I love them. I think, you know what? Great. If a company can pivot enough to know that they need to hire a 24-year-old beautiful person to say, hey, use my skin care product, and that works, great. Good for them. I don't care. That's the world we're living in. But before I followed a ton of influencers, years ago, Stephen Colbert came out with his own lifestyle brand.
Oh my God, yes.
Called the Coveton House. And you have to say it like that, the Coveton House. And it is hilarious. It is, think Anthropology. It's a rug with a carpet.
Is it Anthropology or Anthropology?
Anthropology. That's just what it reminds me of. Is so there's a chandelier hanging in the woods, and there's whatever. He's got an ascot, and he's got an ascot and a pocket square and a lapel pin.
He looks like what's his face from Gossip Girl.
Yeah, Chuck Bass.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Anyway, so funny. So the Coveton House, that's great. But the reason I got to thinking about all of this is somehow someone else posted, there's a person on Instagram called The Daily Tay. She also, of course, has a blog and a million other things, but she had a reel.
Is this you? David, are you listening? My friend David has.
I was like, I don't know who this is.
His wife is Tay.
Oh, well, I hope it's her.
She could actually go with The Daily Tay.
I want to know this person. So the Daily Tay posted, I think it was a reel. I don't know, TikTok or reel. I think they're the same thing. So she posted a reel.
Oh no, this is not tonight.
And it was all about influencer speak. So at first I thought it was her being an influencer, but it is in fact her, I don't want to say making fun of, because I'm sure she's friends with influencers, but her laughing at influencer speak. So she'll be like, hey, okay guys, I'm just popping on because I got 10,000 DMs about this lip gloss. Check out my lip gloss, pumpkin spice lattes, hats, fall sweaters. And it's completely random. It's hilarious. Just go look at the Daily Tay on Instagram and follow her Instagram speak. She has 6 of them right now, and I cannot wait for the next one to come out. So those are my fun news stories. Let's laugh at lifestyle brands. They're great. They're doing wonderful, but they're also funny.
All right, we're going to take a break, come back with some product recommendations and more fun after this. Hey, everybody.
We're back.
We're back. Bridget's 35.
Oh, man, Nick.
It's very sad.
Oh, okay.
Did we not talk about that?
Well, we were talking about that on the break, but here's Nick. Also, I have to apologize. I was sniffling a little on the break. It's not the COVID, everybody. When I don't sleep a lot, I get a little sniffly, and I haven't been sleeping a lot. My kids, I
enjoy how it's become the COVID.
I know. Well, we have to make fun of it somehow. But I did sniffle into the microphone a while ago, and I'm really sorry about that. Should have muted myself.
Should have muted yourself. What do you got to recommend this week? I mean, we already have the RBG descent pens.
I don't have them, so descent pins, so good. But I'm recommending Zenni, okay? If you guys wear glasses, this is for you.
Okay, I wasn't sure if these were glasses or glasses.
Oh, these are spectacles. So I, of course, just looked to see if I had mine, and I don't. But so I have glasses. I did not get my first pair of glasses until I was 30, I think, maybe 29. But it turns out once you get glasses, your eyes just like keep getting worse.
Yeah.
So
that's why I stopped wearing mine.
I really struggle with the mask and glasses situation. And so anyway, I need to wear my glasses to see distance, especially, and definitely when I'm staring at my computer all day. So I also like to have multiple options, which is why I thrift my clothes. I have lots of clothes, but I don't like to spend a lot of money, and glasses can be expensive. So Zenni, I just got a bomb pair of glasses for $48 with my prescription. So you can go on Zenni. They have like a million styles. You can buy your frames for like $15, and then you throw your prescription in them. So now I got my first pair. I think the prescription's right. You have to like do a couple, like measure the distance between your pupils, know your prescription. So I just got an updated prescription. Turns out my eyes have gotten worse. So, anyway, I got a pair of glasses for $48. You save them on their website. You save your prescription on the website. And now I can go back and order 10 more pairs if I want. So super pumped about it. You can get really fun shapes, colors, all different things. Check out zennioptical.com if you want to get some really fun, cool glasses.
Okay, Bridget,
Yep.
I need you to come look at my computer for this one. So my recommendation is a new online resource through the Lake Geneva Public Library. I think a lot of other libraries have this. It's called A to Z Food America and A to Z Food World.
Okay.
And so the Food World one we used for a lot of our German recipes. They had stuff. Now, the American one
It's a nice looking website.
has like all of these. It's this incredibly cool recipe database.
Yeah.
And all you need is a library card.
Get your library card. It's free.
So we do a lot of historical reference stuff because we like to do that with this stuff. So this historical one, you're going to dig this. In this A to Z Food America database, they have old fast food ads. They have old dining photos, old canned good labels.
I do love old school ads.
Old school soda pop ads. It even says soda pop ads. What did they eat? We did on the previous edition of this rendition of this podcast, we did a thing about Thomas Jefferson's cookbook and like how he would cook. So they have all these recipes from old presidents. Like, it's really cool. If you love food, you love cooking, this is another one of those totally free resources you get by being a library member. Patron?
Member. Library card holder?
Card holder.
Yeah.
So
it makes it sound fancy too.
So check out A to Z World Food and A to Z US Food databases. I've been using this a lot. It's really cool. I love trying to do the like, how did someone cook in 1880? I think it's a fun themed dinner. We need to start dinner club.
Murder mystery dinners. I've done one where you you can buy the board game, but then they theme the dinner with the like era that it's set in.
I think it's so much fun.
It is.
I love food. I love what food does with people.
My gosh.
So this is a really cool database. We'll put the link up. You can buy a subscription if you're not a library card holder. It's honestly not that much money.
But again, library cards are free.
Get the library card. We've recommended the library card before, and it's just, it keeps on giving.
The gift that keeps on giving.
All right, we'll be right back with our normal stuff and a new segment that you are not going to want to miss.
We're back. We were just talking about how much I love to say we're back, and Nick stole it from me last week.
It was a real dick move.
Rude.
I apologize. This is, there's a lot of things men in the workplace should do to make sure that you promote women in the workplace, and one of them is not stealing your favorite things. I
Don't
apologize.
steal my thunder, Nick.
Men that are listening, this is a real thing. Like, when you look at the broad statistics, we're more likely to take credit for things that we thought was a team thing that other people don't think were a team thing. So if a female that you work with comes up with an idea, be very sure to say, I believe Bridget came up with this idea, and I believe it's a really good idea, even if it was a team collaborative effort, because it's not perceived that it was a collaborative effort if you say, I came up with this as part of the team. So make sure you give credit to women for ideas.
That is very kind. Nick is very good at that, but I will agree with him that the vast majority of people are not good at that. So.
It's something as men we need to be aware of and make sure that we're doing a better job.
Thanks, buddy.
So that's,
So now I'm going to kill you with some interesting questions.
Interesting questions with Bridget and Nick.
As usual, because I'm a disaster, as I've mentioned, these are completely random and not themed at all.
It's all good.
But also, like, I don't know how I would answer some of these. So these are hard for you, hard for me, man. Okay, you ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
Would you rather be able to freeze time or trap?
Can we just
We're pausing.
1 second?
I'm sorry.
We just got breaking news. Guy destroyed Miller Park. Someone broke into the Brewers ballpark, ripped up the grass, and carved his name into the field with a tractor.
I am Googling this. We used to have a friend, Tyler and I had a good friend that was in charge of like the...
Oh my gosh. This surveillance, we're going to post this. This is the great thing about podcasts. It happens live.
This dude casually walked into Miller Park and took a ride on the tractor. We had a friend that was in charge of the grounds crew there for a while, and it was so fun to see him at games. You guys, okay, I'm really sorry. We are distracted. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
We need to move on.
Okay, this is the greatest thing. We're going to post a link to this if you need to laugh.
You do, you guys. I think we've been a little heavy this episode, and I'm sorry. That's my fault.
All right, do I want to pause time or what do I want to do?
Okay, yeah, right. Back to that. Okay, would you rather be able to freeze time or travel in time?
Freeze time, 100%.
I knew you'd say that because
100%, because I'm going to steal shit and get rich.
Oh, really? Thought you were going to say something nice about Simona, but that's fine.
No.
You can steal things. That's fine.
No. Well, I mean, it'd be for Simona.
Sure. Okay. That's
hey,
kind
Simona,
of
you see all that Tiffany's jewelry that is so beautiful on you?
Yeah, wait, because are we talking like time out, like Zach Morris style? You know how I used to time out and say by the bell? No?
Oh, yeah. Like
okay.
that, yeah.
I was like, no. Okay.
Freeze time. Oh, I thought like freeze time like no one ages or freeze time like I can move and...
I guess in my head it was no one ages, but you went a different way and it's not clear.
Yeah, I want to like everybody else can't move. I can walk into the bank vault, take all the money.
Okay, I didn't think...
Is that selfish and terrible? Yes, but you know what? It's honest.
So I didn't think that way, and so to me, I wanted to travel
Banks
in time.
have insurance.
I am feeling things deeply this week, so like I want to travel in time. Could go see RBG.
I would love to do that too.
My friend Stefan. You know,
I would love to see. Oh, you want?
Oh, you want to visit dead people? Yes.
Oh, you want to? Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Stefan.
Okay, Nick is gonna steal things.
No,
I'm gonna visit my loved ones.
Well, like I'd like to see like how were the pyramids built?
Okay. Also that.
And you're like, oh, let's see.
Nick likes history. I like people. Well,
learning a lot about us.
Moving
Nick's
on
a terrible
to
person. He steals. Doesn't care
he
about
wants
his
to
dead
know about
friends,
the pyramids.
Doesn't care.
Well, this question I can't
man.
imagine is going to get us serious, but we'll see. This is an absurd question. I don't know how anyone's supposed to answer it. But would you rather wrestle a bear or an alligator?
An alligator. Bears are terrifying.
No, I want to wrestle a bear.
Bears are terrifying and heavy, and you're not going to win. You're not going to win.
But in
I like winning.
Alligator, you have to be in a swamp.
Do you see how many that Crocodile Dundee?
No, I don't watch that.
Great movie. No, so like alligators, you got to get on top of them. I mean, their jaws are very dangerous, but you can wrestle an alligator. There's a way to do it. Bears, you're just
You're like, like hop on their back and become their friend.
No, that's not how bears work. Bears aren't Baloo.
Here's the thing. I'm going to die if I wrestle either one of them.
The bears,
that one just made me laugh out loud when I read it. So
yeah, bears are going to kill you. I have a lot of friends that go bear hunting, and everybody that goes bear hunting, I say, hey man, if the bear eats you, I'm not sorry. I am not sorry. Bears are big and terrifying and scaring. And if they eat you, it's your own fault.
Why do people go bear hunting?
Don't poke the bear is a saying for a reason.
I mean, you're right, but why do people go bear hunting?
Bear also does not taste good.
Right. So is it just a trophy hunting? I'm not on board with that.
Yeah, I think it's I killed a bear thing.
Sorry for your friends. That's a dumb thing to do.
Don't bear hunt. Bears are terrifying.
Moving on. Would you rather only be able to speak in rhyme or only be able to speak using alliteration?
It's divine to speak in rhyme.
Duh. Plus, you could be like a rap master. That's really what I was excited about.
I mean, people think Kanye's great. When I can
He's
only
like
speak
the
in
worst
rhyme.
human being, but I like his music.
I don't like when he decided to become a gospel singer. That's when I'm like, Kanye.
Or run for president?
Stop. Please stop. Kanye.
I don't care about the gospel music. I care about the running for president.
I do think Kanye's the voice of our generation.
In a way. But then his wife came out and was like, he's bipolar.
The thing, which is the voice of our generation.
Yeah, right. We're all screwed up.
The things he speaks about, especially like graduation, homecoming, like not homecoming, graduation. What's one after that? Like
his album names?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know the order of them.
Things he speaks about, the themes, obviously a lot of them are unique to the Black American experience, but a lot of them are also unique to our generation.
Yeah.
And even if we can't completely relate to them, there's a lot of themes in there that I think are very cognizant of the experience people our age have.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how old
like
he is.
Power, that song and the way it speaks to how structures are set up in America and who holds power and how people that are usurping power are viewed by the people that have power. It's just, I feel like it's
a good
our
point.
generation's struggle.
It makes me feel less shitty for loving his music. I went to a Kanye West concert.
I mean, he's a terrible human being. Like, I'll be very clear about that. But I like his music.
Tyler and I went with two of our other really good friends, Robin and Reed, and it was
College Dropout.
I forgot how much I loved Kanye West music. So you forget, like, oh yeah, you also sang Through the Wire. Like, whatever. It was right after his mom died and he like had a meltdown on stage. Really good. Saw it at the Summerfest grounds. Highly recommend. Okay. Another product recommendation. Kanye West concert tickets.
West. If you could go, I'm going to ask an interesting question.
Ooh.
Any concert, any venue, what would it be?
A repeat concert or a new concert?
It could be anything.
Oh my God. So I'm in Alpine Valley. Like, I love Alpine Valley. I've been going to Alpine Valley concerts since I was 8 years old. We go every year to see Jimmy Buffett with my dad.
This year.
We haven't been, not this year. So Alpine Valley would have to be it, I think, just because there's a million concert venues. But what concert I've seen a ton of concerts.
Mine would be Rihanna in a club.
In a club?
Like in a basement
Like in
club.
First Ave. Have you been at First Avenue in Minnesota? That would be a really good one.
Like, you know how Gaga... So, like, I'm a huge Gaga fan, too.
Yeah.
You know how Gaga did those, like, acoustic, stripped-down dive bar tour thing?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like that, but Rihanna.
I did see... You guys are all, like... You guys that don't know me are about to judge me real hard. I saw...
Dolly Parton at Grand Ole Opry.
Oh, no. Very the opposite. The Anger Management Tour, which I believe Eminem headlined. So I love me some good rap music. So I actually I don't know if that's what I don't know. I can't answer this question because like rap music's not my favorite thing to see in concert, but I like this Kanye West concert was so awesome.
What was the Jay-Z Kanye tour?
Oh, I don't know, but I didn't get to go in. Like those are two of my favorite singers. I don't know why I didn't go. Anyway, I did see Britney Spears in concert, which was terrible, and we could go on forever about concerts, so we're not going to.
So we're going to start our new segment instead, which is Bridget's fantasy update. And this isn't fantasy like Tyler, in a thong.
Princess Leia.
This is fantasy football. Bridget, we're 2 weeks in.
Yeah, guys.
All you talk about when you're at work these days is, I don't know, should I play Devontae or should I play...
I got to check my team.
Like whomever. Who are other wide receivers?
Who are
Julio
other
Jones.
people?
I know this. So, Bridget,
2 of my best players, by the way, are out. I'm sorry, 1 is not probable.
So, first of all, what is your fantasy league?
What is my league? We use ESPN.
No, tell us how many people, who are they?
Okay, so
do you play for money? Do you play for...
No, we play for bragging rights. And we used to
Is there a trophy?
There is a traveling trophy. It used to be the trophy in a 6-pack of beer, but we've been doing it. So it started, I am married to my husband, Tyler.
Oh, you're married to your husband?
I'm married to my husband.
Strange.
But there's 6 boys. So he has 5 brothers. And that's great. I have no brothers. So I'm married into this family of boys. So I only have sisters. So it's always kind of been this ongoing joke. So anyway, I love football. I don't mean to say I love football more than Tyler, but I definitely care.
You do love football more than Tyler.
I care about football more than Tyler. So it was funny when this league started, a couple of us were invited in, a couple of the wives, and I was one of them. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to win. I don't even remember how long ago it was, but I either won last year or got second. So now I, of course, feel pretty confident. So it's with all the brothers. It's changed a lot. So now we have, there are many more women. Thank you. Avery, Libby. So a couple of the cousins are in there with us. Brothers, cousins. I think I'm the only wife that's playing. Yeah. Tyler and I, we did a joint team 1 year. This year we're on separate teams. So we play against each other.
It's not good.
But the breaking news, guys, I'm undefeated.
2-0.
I'm 2-0. I really thought I was going to lose last week. I screenshotted a couple. I had one game left and I was down by 6 points.
That was the only thing you texted me about this entire weekend.
I'm down. But I won by 3 points.
Because I texted you happy birthday.
I'm like, I'm winning.
I wished you a happy birthday ahead of time. I was like, I don't want to because you were like, let's get away.
Yeah, and I put my phone away a lot this weekend.
So I was like, but I should still happy birthday, Bridget.
I should still tell her.
I got back. I'm almost winning. I'm like,
I did, you guys. I took all the screenshots because I need to.
Do you need to talk about this?
I need to share this on my podcast. This is the place I come and brag about things like this.
All right. So
anyway, yes, I'm
week
2-0.
3. How's it looking?
It's not looking good. I'm playing Avery. I think I would have to pull up my phone, but I'm behind. I set a reminder in my phone every Thursday because now we play football on Thursday nights.
Gotta set that lineup.
And it really screws me. So I played around with my lineup, but I've got a couple injured players, and so I'm.
Oh no!
I was really good.
Oh,
with
Mostert.
Sometimes I get lazy with my draft. This year I was really good about it, and now that my players are dropping like flies, I just am panicking. So anyway, I'm playing Avery. I love her, so if she beats me, it's okay. It's better than one of the men beating me, but I gotta check it out. So I don't know. I have to play with my draft. I have to play with my lineup a little bit. It's not looking good.
All right, that's Bridget's fantasy update.
Thanks for listening.
Meal plan this week looks delicious. We're still on the German stuff.
Yeah, this is funny.
I've never tried this before. I'm very excited for this one. I am going to make Grünkohl.
I like listening to him say the German recipes.
It is a German, I spoke to my SEO expert about this. We have to call it German kale. What SEO is search engine optimization for the people that don't know.
Very important for us.
We want a lot of people to show up on our website. So how you name a recipe is very important. So we have to call it German kale sausage stew, which is what people are going to search for. But the real name is Grünkohl.
Nick called me to talk through all the German recipes so he could say them all like that.
It was a very unnecessary phone
really
call.
Important phone
that
call.
Was incredibly necessary. I love kale. I know it's a hipster joke and all the things, and I don't do the smoothies. I love peppery, bittery greens.
I put it in a smoothie or bake it like a chip.
Yeah, I love that. So when you cook it down in the stew with some sausage, it's very good. Germany, I love historical context of food and
I heard
understanding
where it came from.
Yes. So Germany, they can't grow romaine because it's cold there.
But kale thrives.
Kale thrives in Northern Germany. So this is a German comfort food. And I haven't made it before. I've seen it all over the place. We put a recipe up from a very reputable adaptation. I did not steal it from someone. And I tweaked it a little bit. So it's definitely 100% Nick content. But I'm going to make it. I'm very excited. We're going to put some smoked kielbasa in there. What my favorite thing about this German recipe is it uses Polish sausage, because that's what us Germans do. We just steal from the Poles. I'm German, my wife's Polish. So it's going to be great. I'm really excited for it.
Okay. When you first
It's going to be cold next week, right?
I don't know. I hope so. Yeah, screw this. But yeah, every time we've been planning comforting stew recipes, it's
we're
80 degrees.
We are a jinx.
Stop it. Sorry for all of you summer lovers, but it is the end of September. Okay. Yeah, when Nick first told me about that recipe, I was like, ugh. But I looked it up and it looks beautiful. So, okay. I chose to do all the things that are not German. So on Tuesdays, we still feel very committed to Taco Tuesday.
Very committed to Taco Tuesday.
So there's not a lot of German tacos. So this week, we're just doing a very basic taco showdown. So we all know that Nick feels very particular about not gringo tacos. Well, I love gringo tacos. I had them last night, actually.
Gringo's a put down.
Well, I apologize for that. Ground beef tacos. So we are, sorry, Nick's showing me a picture of a Polish-style taco with pierogi taco shell stuffed with sauerkraut and kielbasa topped with onions and bacon. Okay, I'm going to put that on the meal plan next week.
Put it on the meal plan.
But this week, we've got ground beef tacos, super basic, super delicious, versus chorizo sausage tacos. So
chorizo wins.
It's the taco showdown. I knew Nick would like the chorizo. Actually, I think I will too, but we'll see. I'm on board for both tacos. I think it's fun to pit two recipes against one another and see who wins. I'm not competitive at all. So, okay, that's what we're eating this week. But now it's time for
Kid Corner.
Do you like that? I look at Nick, I'm like, it's Kid Corner time.
Let's go. I'm trying to find the right thing I need to show you.
I don't know if I have I don't think I've talked about this yet, but when Elliot started playing t-ball, it was a big deal. Well, now he's playing soccer, and it is hysterical. T-ball is entertaining to watch because each kid gets a turn. So it's okay, Elliot's batting. Soccer is you're literally all just running in a circle towards the ball, but you're not really actually ever hitting the ball. So anyway, Elliot started soccer, and it's so fun. It's another great way for him to run around, meet new people. I get to see people I haven't seen in a long time, other parents there. But this week we had an extra special fan base. I think he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know, 8 people watching his soccer.
We want to come
game.
someday.
You should. It's so fun.
We're going to have signs.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. So
2 foot him, Elliot.
My wonderful friend Erin lives in Chicago, and she is really good about coming up and visiting and saying hi to the kids. And she came up and she made a special stop at Target to get markers and a sign. And she made an awesome sign for Elliot, and it said "Go Elliot, go!" And
mine's going to be much more like Elliot, 2 foot the kid.
If you don't know what that is,
it's going and kicking someone with 2 feet.
Oh wow, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Very pro kicking people.
I'm ignoring Nick and telling you it was so nice. I got to spend some time with Erin. Well, she got to hang out with the kids, and Erin doesn't have kids at this moment. And so we're like, hey, you are welcome back to come to soccer anytime. This is our life now. We rush from soccer to chasing Lucy around to getting home. So anyway, it was just a funny little snapshot in time because I've been friends with Erin for years, and having her, it was just a funny snapshot in time. I don't know how else to explain it. It was super fun. I'm grateful that she came. Elliot thinks he's a little celebrity. I took a video of him on the soccer field. Erin yelled "Hey, Elliot," and he just stood there oh yeah, hey, I'm just over here being a soccer star. Whatever. Super fun. Thank you, Erin, for coming.
All right, watch this video.
Oh God. Okay.
My story is on Tuesday.
Yes.
I got a video from Sarah, my wife, of Simona on the floor in our basement, or not our basement, our bathroom, which is very clean. We are very, very clean oriented.
It is very clean.
With a box of feminine products, tampons that were unopened, unused. Let's be very clear. And Simona has all of the tampons spread out in the floor. She took the box, dumped it all out.
That's awesome.
And she decided the most fun activity would be to start putting the tampons back in the box.
I mean, it's like putting markers in a box, right?
And it was very fun for her. And it was Monday at 4:30, which Monday's a really crappy day for me at work. Lot to do, very long day. And I got this, I was like, hey, what do you want for dinner? And I got this video back of Simona putting tampons back
it's adorable
in the box. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. And, Sarah's narrating, she's like, Simona, what are you doing? Do you like those? Do you like those?
You're going to hate them. You're going to learn to hate them.
So, wedding day, this video.
Oh, I was like,
I already got a folder of,
I should do that.
This is the embarrassing crap I'm going to play on your wedding thing.
There are so many people that were pictures of Elliot specifically, with the double chins. He's like, you need to bust that out on their wedding day. I'm like, I have 900 photos for his wedding day, and he's only 4. That video is great. Love when kids play with silly things like that, because actually it is really like putting markers in a box. Okay. Think about it logically.
Have you ever had she loves raspberries and she had some white pants on one day and definitely took one and smeared it.
We were here when Lucy did that.
Yeah. And we're like, yes. Is it okay to make the joke?
There is some account that's I don't know what it is, but it's let it bleed or something that's hey, yeah, man, girls have periods. Get over it. I remember specifically when I got my first period, hiding a tampon in your sleeve to run to the bathroom. This is ridiculous. Hey, guys, I have my period. Here's my, okay. Anyway, that's a whole different episode, guys. Thanks for listening about that.
That's Kid Corner. Thanks, everybody. We're going to have a really special episode coming up.
Yes.
We're going to be doing our next episode of Pinkies Up is going to be about German and Austrian wines. Yep. Because Oktoberfest. I'm going to be wearing a dirndl. You're going to be wearing lederhosen. Wait.
Something like that.
Strike that, reverse it.
Dude, maybe we should do that, though.
No, I'm not wearing a dirndl.
Do you want to wear my dirndl?
No.
I think it'll fit.
No, it won't. I'm much bigger than you.
I can't wait, though. I haven't gotten to wear this dirndl since last year, so I'm waiting to bust it out.
It's going to be so much fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 6 wines that we're trying. We're going to talk about them. The question we're trying to answer in this is all German wine disgusting and sweet? because we know how Bridget feels about sweet wine.
I don't like it.
So we're going to try some other wines from Germany and Austria, of course, because Austria may as well just be Germany
Close
South. And they speak German, all the things, all the stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do it as a Zoom. We're going to release it in 2 weeks on the podcast feed, but we're going to do it as a live Zoom tasting. So if you want to join us, we have the wine for sale at the store, Lake Geneva Country Meats. You can buy it. Or if you're somewhere else in the world, it's wine that's widely available, except for the sparkling wine that's not super widely available. But you can buy the wine, taste along with us, send in your questions, and just have a good time.
Yeah, you can check out the event on the Lake Geneva Country Meats Facebook page. It's October 1st is when we're recording live, and we would love for you to heckle us. You know, you can type in live questions, and I'm going to make Nick moderate all the questions while I'm drinking all the wine.
Sounds good, a good right? Time. We're very excited. So yeah, we hope you join us for that. You can then see the Pinkies Up episode released Wednesday, the something
8th, 7th,
yeah,
7th, 8th, whatever, the week after we record it live.
That's
sometime in October.
So you can get that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope you'll join us. And I mean, I'm really excited.
I am excited because we haven't done a live question event in a while.
It's going to be fun.
It's hard to manage.
There's going to be a lot of jokes about the Austrian sparkling wine, so tune in for that.
Dad jokes. Okay, guys, I hope you joined us. Thanks so much for listening. Of course, make sure to send in any comments you have, subscribe, and rate us. That really helps other people find us and join along in our fun adventures.
Again, thanks to everybody that gave Bridget the happy birthday wishes. I'm going to thank everybody on behalf of her and Shannon.
Yeah, no, rude.
It was weird. The one person said, like, oh, it's so cool to have the twins on. Happy birthday, Bridget.
But not Shannon.
I was like,
well, they know me, man. I am in their home once a week.
But they acknowledge twins.
Well, I appreciate all of the wishes regardless.
Is it weird if I just... So, okay, we're going to finish this soon, but... So I had a very weird, like... Because you two were together this weekend in the same house. So it's like... Oh,
do I text them?
Do I text them together? Do I text them separately? Do I text them like, how do I do this? It was very strange. Yeah, so I texted you basically both the same thing at basically the same time.
But separately.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important.
Because I didn't want to...
It's funny. I
didn't want to offend you guys by treating you as one person, but I didn't want to make one of you more special than the other because you're both my friends.
Okay. This is a thing I can't speak for Shannon, but I know.
Sure you can.
I know when someone sends us a separate text or one together. I know that's terrible, but like, okay, if you have two friends unrelated that have a birthday on the same day, do you send them one group text? No, you send them two separate texts. Who cares if it says the same thing? They're separate people.
Are you though?
Okay. Anyway, all my friends that wish me happy birthday, thank you very much.
Facebook, Instagram, check us out, subscribe, and be sure to watch on YouTube. You can see that Bridget still has a little bit of beer mimosa left.
This is actually just beer now.
Oh, it's just
in
beer
a champagne glass.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.